get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your hold or two. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no.
So, good evening, folks. Welcome back to another match reaction, and it's finished Arsenal 5, Crystal Palace 0. I know this is live slightly late, but I was out earlier on today, so yeah, I couldn't film an instant match reaction. But of course, I watched the whole game, and we simply had to win today. There was no two ways of putting it. We had to win, no draws, and most definitely no losses. So that was good to see. And I can't lie, I wasn't expecting a 5-0 thumping from Arsenal tonight. Well, this afternoon. Because obviously we've been struggling in front of goal especially. And although we can't score from set pieces, we always seem to hit the first man every single time. We are somehow leading the, what do you call it? The bar chart, I don't know, in the most set pieces scored so far this season. So I don't know what's going on. And Declan Rice taking the corner in the first half on the money. Sat-nav settings on Gabriel's nutter, and it's 1-0 before you know it. We've got a ton of comments to get through. Big up Josh in the chat. Hope you're doing good, mate. Good win. I'd start both Martinelli and Tross for Forest. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, actually. Obviously, we'll get on to Martinelli later on, but yeah, Trossard, I feel like, obviously got the goal, and overall, I think he played well. But he needs to learn that, you know, he can shoot without Saka providing him. So, I don't know. Who would you start Martinelli for? Because I thought Jesus had a very good game today, although he was offside 1,000 times. I'll say I got everything spot on, to be fair. Yeah. Fair play to him. I thought the lineup was what we wanted, although I would have started Smith Rowe in the 8 ahead of Havertz, that's for sure. I feel like Havertz had a quiet game today. and I think we should sign Eze. That guy was on smoke for them. Yeah, he was actually in our academy, and we released him. So you may not have known that already, but there you go. Eze was an Arsenal player, and we should have never released him. But yeah, he's far too good for Crystal Palace. And speaking of Crystal Palace, fair play to their fans for waving the red flag, innit? You know, enough is enough for them. Ability is the best responsibility, innit? In fact, I think it's the other way around. Jordan, big up to you in the chat. Big stream on Tuesday night, Josh. Yeah, I would like to know what stream you're setting up there. That could be decent. Your birthday, Jordan. Oh, is it your birthday? Is that the big straw? Fair enough. We found our new striker. Forget Tony. We got Gabriel. Bro, maybe we're playing the wrong Gabriel up top. I'm telling you now. Has he actually? Nah, you're lying. Oh my days. Tony has actually scored from a free kick as well. Fair play. Fair play. See you Tuesday night, Josh. Yeah, I can't believe that. Tony has scored inside what 19 minutes is that? Oh my days. But look, back onto the game. Gabriel scored the first goal. The second goal, surprise, another set piece, which was actually counted as an own goal by Dean Henderson, which was rather obscure because the ball went over Dean Henderson, the goalkeeper. He got a touch to it, yet it was still on the line, and Gabriel was there to slot it home. So I don't understand why that goal was not given to Gabriel. But a goal is a goal at the end of the day. We needed a second goal. And yeah, we went 2-0 up at half time. Then the second half kicked off. What can I say? Crystal Palace took a set piece of their own. And Raya, within a blink of an eye, the ball is shafted. Shafted? What am I on about? The ball is thrown directly down the channel to Gabriel Jesus, and Trossard is there to, of course, sit the defender on his arse. He took 2 seats, by the way, throughout that goal, and the sub bench. I was trying to think whether he got subbed off. I believe he has been subbed off for Crystal Palace. So yeah, there you go. And then the fourth goal happened. Gabriel Martinelli came on, and yeah, he needed that. We needed him firing at the right time because, of course, we've got 3 huge games coming up. We've got Nottingham Forest away next Tuesday, so we've got time to meditate. And then after Forest, seeing as we're out of the FA Cup, I think we play Liverpool at home, isn't it? And then it's who do we play next? Actually, after Liverpool, it is my mind's gone blank. Who do we play after Liverpool? What is wrong with me today, guys? Give me 2 secs. It's West Ham. West Ham, that was it. Jesus, it took me a long while. So, yeah, we've got 2 away games in there, and then we've got 1 home game. So that should be 9 points. Because at the moment, I treat this game as papering over the cracks. It's a great win, a resounding victory. But let's be honest, Crystal Palace are in the rut at the moment. They are terrible. So we're not going to get carried away too much. We can be happy. It was a decent performance, although at times there was still some rustiness about us. We were still doing this tippy-tappy bullshit around the box where we just don't hit the ball. We're always looking for that pretty pass, and it does drive me insane. So, look, today, that's done us good, goal difference-wise, because, look, you want to win the league, you want to keep up with the likes of City and Liverpool, whether that's goals scored or points even. Points is the most important, obviously. We know that already. And we're 2 points off the top. However, still a long way to go. And this was sort of papering over some big cracks after, the recent results that have occurred over recent weeks. And it was a great day at the office for all three Gabriels. Gabriel got on the score sheet. He was influenced massively in the second goal as well. Gabriel Jesus bagged himself an assist, and Gabriel Martinelli scored a brace when he came on within 2 minutes. And as I said, that is good to see that Martinelli is firing again. Both goals, identical finishes. And look, I'm really happy for him because obviously he's been receiving a lot of criticism so far this season. And it's brilliant for him to bag 2 goals. And he always bags against Crystal Palace. He is their owner, isn't he? Pretty much. Maybe he should be owning Crystal Palace right now, seeing as obviously they're not happy with the whole ownership scenario. You see where I'm coming from. But yeah, some of the players today, as I said, the only player that sort of disappointed me was, I guess, Kai Havertz. Odegaard was, he had moments here and there, but still, he was a little bit soft. And weak at times. But yeah, Odegaard was all right. Havertz was a little bit quiet, although he did use his physicality well. But yeah, I would like to see Smith Rowe play in the next game because Smith Rowe had a good cameo when he came on. Some nice touches here and there. I just want him to get on the score sheet so badly. So he has that behind him. So yeah, that'll be good for his confidence if he does bag a goal. Hopefully he does, earn more starts because I think he does deserve it. Apparently, when we were training over in Dubai, the coaching staff was very, very impressed with, the progress Smith Rowe has made so far this season. So, look, I'm most happy that he came on. Obviously, we had the usual suspects coming on, the likes of Eddie Nketiah, Jorginho. Obviously, Martinelli was going to be an obvious sub because he is theoretically the best player we have coming off the bench. So, yeah, it was nice to see him again scoring. I thought Jesus had a very good game, although, as I said, he was offside 100 times. I'm like, Jesus, bro, what's your line, man? And you know what I'm thinking? Maybe we could play him out wide because, lo and behold, the Jesus assist, came from the flanks. So why not play him down the flanks and then sign in a proper striker that actually knows that role? Because I feel like because of the offside decisions that he was penalised for, I feel like it shows me that he just does not have that striker's instinct, and he never has done. But still, I'm not saying sell him or anything. It's just I feel like maybe we should move him out wide, and there's a reason why Pep did it. So look, they call him the next Pep Guardiola, so why don't we do the same as Pep and move Jesus out wide where he is most effective? Although up top, he still can cause problems. It's just he can't seem to obviously put the ball in the back of the net. And the thing I realised with Jesus today was he wasn't dropping deep as he usually does. Um, he was actually up front for the majority of the game. And look, maybe there was a valid reason why he was offside about a million times, because he was trying his best to stay central and play as that out and out striker. But it's pretty clear that he isn't. And although Eddie Nketiah, didn't get Eddie Nketiah did get an assist, he's not the answer. So we need a forward in January. And look, as Josh said in the chat, Ivan Toney scored in his first game back in 260 days. So we desperately need him. It's not going to happen in January, so we can forget about that. But in the summer, there's no excuses, especially if we are going to be finishing in the top four, or if we miraculously win a Champions League or a Premier League. Then there's no excuse for not going for players like Ivan Toney, Osimhen, Boniface, whoever. So I feel like Jesus out wide has to be the go-to at the moment, in my opinion, right? He could be a decent squad player, squad rotational player for, I guess, Bukayo Saka, because we have no one to back up Saka at the moment, seeing as, again, I've mentioned this so many times, he just does not trust Reece Nelson at all. He didn't get any minutes, today, which was a strange one. So, yeah, I feel like the logical thing would be to move him out wide and again sign someone to obviously fulfill that position. But we'll see in it. We will see. Obviously, the man of the hour, Gabriel Magalhaes. I've already spoken about him in numerous streams. He is the frame of underrated, pretty much. Unreal talent. And it's just madness that no one puts any respect to his name because he's playing alongside Saliba. They throw Romero and Martinez in the Saliba debates when they're not even better than Gabriel. Like, since he came in at Arsenal Football Club, which was 18th of September. In fact, no, his debut was on the 18th of September 2020. No other centre half has scored more goals than Gabriel. And mate, him wearing that number 6 shirt is pride to him, and the fact he is so consistent. Not players like Eddie Nketiah, who's wearing the number 14 shirt, came from the academy, and he's just a squad player that offers absolutely nothing. So that is pride to me. Being consistent for 38 games, and you're in that team that pretty much wins major honours. That is what I call pride. And to be honest, who are good enough for Arsenal Football Club. But look, for me, I've already again mentioned I could be here all day talking about this guy. He is one of the best left-sided centre-halves on the planet. Argue with your wall, because honest to God, he had that obviously bozo gene in him before he came to Arsenal, and we were all sitting there thinking, oh God, he's got the number 6 shirt, and it's just mistake after mistake. But at the moment, he has erased all of them stupid moments that he has in his game out of the way, and he's just becoming an unbelievable centre half. And I can't lie, he's becoming one of my favourite Arsenal players at the moment because, as I said, so consistent, stays injury free. He did obviously come off with a knock, so hopefully that is nothing serious. But look, besides about that, he does stay fit. He is reliable, and the fact he is our best, aerial threat, like it's madness that it took him what, I don't even know which minute he scored the goal. Let me double check. So he scored in the 11th minute. So it took him 11 minutes to show our attackers how to put the ball in the back of the net, and it was just bloody yeah, it was pandemonium from then on. And it's nice to see as well that other players are getting in on the act, and it's not just players like Saka who are carrying us, Aubameyang to an extent. We've got players who are spreading goals about. I know in recent games we've not been scoring goals and we've been struggling to put the ball in the back of the net, but hopefully today sets some sort of tone towards Arsenal for the next couple of games against Forest, which isn't going to be easy. They, of course, have Nuno as their manager, and he's done well. He's picked Nottingham Forest a couple of points, and theoretically, we have not got a good record at Nottingham Forest. We have not won at Nottingham Forest. Again, Googling it. I actually can't remember. When was the last victory? At Nottingham Forest? Because we got battered in the FA Cup. We lost, obviously, last season. When was the last time? Have we beaten them? I'm sure we have. We have beaten them, right? Right, so bear with me, guys. So our last victory at the City Ground was the 20th of September in 2016. And that was a 4-0 win in the League Cup. So that was the last time we beat Nottingham Forest. So that's not going to be an easy game. Obviously, we've got Liverpool, huge, but hopefully we have the benefit because we are at home. And then West Ham away, and we've not beaten them either so far this season. So, yeah, that's not going to be easy, but hopefully they have a couple of players missing still. Paqueta, obviously, they're desperately missing him. And Kudus, obviously, he's been balling out, not just at West Ham, but for Ghana as well. Unbelievable player. So, yeah, those 3 games, as I said, are massive. And if we win them 3 games, then good times ahead. But to finish this stream, let's do some player ratings. Because I've got to bounce soon, so let me just look this up. And yeah, let's see if there's site to do the player ratings. Got to be, right? Surely. um I should have got this sorted before I went live. But I do it all the time, so it's not a shock to you. Come on. Is there a site to do player ratings? Guys, I I don't know what's going on. I cannot find the website that often lets me do player ratings. So we're going to have to load up FOTMob. Brilliant. I don't know what it is. I'm not a fan of FOTMob on the PC. Is it just me or just doesn't seem right? Always seems right on mobile, but we'll roll with it. So yeah, here we go. Shall I zoom in a little? Can you guys see this? Please? There we go. That's a lot better. In fact, maybe I should zoom out. There we go. Starting off in goal then. David Raya. I actually forgot to mention David Raya. He had arguably his best game in an Arsenal shirt. I thought he was superb, and he's definitely up there for my man of the match. 100%. It was him, of course, who set up the counter attack for the 3rd goal, was it? Yeah, it was. And overall, I think his distribution was brilliant today. And look, obviously, I want him to succeed badly. I want him to be that upgrade for Aaron Ramsdale. I think overall he hasn't. But if we're speaking of today, you've got to give him an A. Like, you've got to hand him his flowers. I know he's not a fan favourite at the moment, but my God, that was his best performance in an Arsenal shirt. Made some decent saves as well, especially the one in the first half. I know it was his mistake, but still, It was a good save. Can't get my words out. Ben White, I thought was solid today. Did what he needed to do. I thought he actually overlapped for the first time. For the first time in a while, because he just has not been doing that lately. I thought he defended okay. Yeah, I'll give him a solid 7 out of 10 for Mr. Ben White. Saliba, of course, I mean, what can we say about him? I mean, Rolls Royce, as always drops a 7 out of 10 every week. And yeah, for the first time, maybe not the first time, but I would say for the first time from an Arsenal perspective, Gabriel, in my opinion, was better than Saliba, but not because Saliba played badly. It's just, of course, Gabriel performed at another level today. So I'll give Saliba a 7 as well. We come to this man here, Gabriel. If we look at his in-game stats, 81 minutes played, 1 goal, 0 assists, 3 total shots. No one pays attention to that. 88% accurate passes, 0.83 expected. Jesus Christ. You may think that's not that high, but for a defender, bro was winning headers like nothing. Did I say nothing? Like nothings. 71% accurate long balls. Here we go. Defense. Tackles 1. Okay, he didn't win any tackles, but 1 block, 5 clearances. As I said, won absolutely everything. 3 of them were with his head, 7 defensive actions, 5 recoveries. His duels, 8. You got duels lost, 4. 60% ground duels, 71 aerial duels won, 3 times he was fouled, 1 foul committed. He was, for me, my man of the match. I will give him a 7 out of 10 as well. Zinchenko, a much better game from him. Although, let's be honest, who was playing at right wing for them? Schlupp. Like, come on. Who knows? If Elise was there, then it may have been a different colour fish. But today, he was a lot better. That was a great pass. Don't forget that. Don't let that underrate his performance. Zinchenko, that first goal started from his pass, and he's got to play midfield. Proves why he has to play in that position, because he is that good. It's just defensively, I worry for him, and he's what 27. But I thought it was superb today, so I'll give him an 8. Odegaard, I thought had some decent moments. He just needs to shoot more. You hear what I'm saying? He has all this trickery about him, and it's entertaining to watch. But I don't know. He just needs to shoot more, and he will claim a lot of goals. Trust me. So, look, Odegaard, I'll give him a 7. I thought he had some decent moments. Just needs to have that killer instinct in front of goal. Declan Rice, obviously he came off. What minute was it? Came off in the 70. Oh, it says on my screen. Yeah, 73rd minute he came off, and as he was coming off, he did turn to Smith Rowe and go, "Hammy, So hopefully that isn't anything serious. I thought his overall game was really good. Of course, got the assist for the first goal. I'll give him a 7 as well. Havertz today, I'll probably say a 6, although 93% pass accuracy is pretty good, but still, I thought he had a quiet game. I don't think he really got involved too much. I thought he used his physical side of things pretty well, but other than that, he didn't really do a whole lot. So I'll give him a 6 for today. Saka, I thought he was a little bit better. I thought his work rate was really good. There's times where he was tracking back, helping out Ben White. Of course, did he get the assist for the second? I don't think he did. It says on here that he has 0 assists. It should have been given as Gabriel's goal, as you know. And, if that was given as Gabriel's goal, it would have counted as a Saka assist because he's the one who took the corner. I'll give Saka a 7 today, a little bit better, and I'm glad he's finally got rid of the blonde Barnet. Trossard, of course, got the third goal. Brilliant composure to slot that in. But, yeah, at times he can be a little bit infuriating. I feel like Martinelli, of course, offered a lot more when he came on, but Trossard still put himself about. I'll give him a 7 as well. Jesus, I thought, had a very good game. Although I want to see how many times he was caught offside. Offside 3. In fact, it's not as many as I would have probably predicted. But yeah, he won 88% of his ground duels, block shots, 2, 6 touches in the opposition box, 100% successful dribbles. Yeah, I thought he had a really good game today. I'm actually going to give him an 8. It's not because I really like the player, and I always seem to defend Jesus every time he doesn't score or anything because he is a fabulous player. It's just that is him in a nutshell. Great player, but he can't play that centre forward role. But still, that's not taking away his performance. I thought he was excellent today. Gabriel Martinelli, you've got to give him a 9 out of 10. Martinelli got given man of the match on here. Did I mark Gabriel by any chance? Guys, can you remind me in the chat? Did I mark Gabriel? If I didn't, then I'm going to give him a 9 as well. Martinelli, I'll give a 9. 2 goals, and hopefully this is the start of a remontada for him because we need him firing. And Smith Rowe, I thought, had a really good cameo when he came on. Some nice touches here and there. I'm going to give him a 7. Had 20 minutes and he impressed me. Jorginho actually got an assist. Yeah, he's actually done okay this season. Whenever he has stepped in, I don't entirely rate him still. And I would not sign him up on a new deal. But you've got to give it to him. He has actually done okay the last couple of games. So props to Jorginho, man. And that is a strength he is good at. Passing. And he got an assist in the 73rd minute. And that was nice to see. I'll probably give him a 7 as well. Nketiah, I'll give a 6. He only had 10 minutes. Of course, assisted the 5th goal. And then Kivior Didn't do a whole lot when he came on, so I'll just give him a straight 5. And then Mikel Arteta, yeah, got everything spot on as far as I'm concerned. So I will give him a 9. 5-0 victory, job done, but we move next week against Nottingham Forest on Tuesday. So yeah, I think that's the game summed up. I don't think I've got anything else to get off my chest. 5-0 victory. We will of course take that, but we must keep going. I appreciate everyone who has tuned in into the stream for today. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. A new video will be out next week, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And of course, follow me on my socials, Insta, TikTok, and of course, YouTube. This is the main destination that you've got to keep yourself around, because I am, of course, starting to upload more consistently now. And look, I'm going to try my best to keep the consistency going, as you guys are hoping me to do. So yeah, that's it really. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next stream, which may be a transfer video, because doesn't the transfer window close next week? I might be wrong, because today is the 20th, so we have 10 days until the window closes. So I think it's actually next Tuesday the transfer window closes. I need to double check this. No, it's Wednesday, right? So there may be a couple of transfer videos here and there if, you know, we've done something. I don't know. It's looking unlikely at the moment, but with that being said, thank you for everyone who has tuned in, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out of here.